Okay, what happened here? My son's friend has been slammed into a wall by fake Ben, which is actually Bob disguised as a black figure. And then he burst through the roof, and he's now destroying the town. Wait a minute, is that your son? I know what you're thinking, but that's not the Ben that robbed the bank or shot Matt in the shoulder. In fact, he saved us, and he got this evidence. Well, that's before it got destroyed. If you don't believe me, then ask them, or look outside. It's alright. I believe you. But didn't you say someone got slammed into a wall? Yeah. Okay, where's the patient? Over here. Wait, so you're going to help him? Yeah, of course. I happen to know a few things about medical procedures. Okay, so first things first, we need to call the ambulance. Already done that. Okay, next we check for his pulse. That's done too. Oh, right. Okay. Next, we need to take him outside so he can breathe better, and that the ambulance can easily get to him. We can't move him, or we could risk further injury. We need to wait for the ambulance to arrive. Oh, right. Okay, but let's make a clear path for them so when they get here, they can easily get to him. In the meantime, we need to give him CPR to keep him alive as long as possible until help arrives. I was just doing CPR. Okay, good. Keep going. I'll wait outside for the ambulance. Oh, boy. That was a complete mess. Maybe I don't know how to do medical procedures. Back above the ground, the policeman could see that fire was everywhere. Buildings were smashed, and then he saw something he has never seen before. Two giant beasts were going head-to-head with each other in an epic one-on-one battle. The policeman didn't know who to vote for, but he knew that one of them would be victorious. About 2 minutes later, the ambulance arrived. They asked where the patient was, and the policeman said, "Follow me. I'll take you to him." The policeman quickly guided the paramedics to Sam, but when they finally got there, everyone made way for the paramedics. They slowly lifted Sam onto the stretcher and took him away to the hospital. Ben watched as his best friend was slowly being carried away until they were out of sight. Ben tried to follow after them, but he kept on falling down. Ben was not going to give up. He kept on trying and trying, but all Ben achieved was hurting himself even more. Ben! Ben! You have to let him go. I can't, Mom. I can't. I need him. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I'm not. Ben, it's going to be alright. Your friend is in good hands. He'll be okay. Ben tried to stop crying, but the thought of his best friend being taken away just broke him into tears. Ben knew he had to let his friend go, but he couldn't. Ben just kept on thinking of all the great times they had together. Going to school, helping each other out in tough times, and overall being great friends.
You know I'll always be there for you, man. Right? Yeah. Until time takes us apart.
Ben knew that his best friend would do anything for him, but now it's his time to help out his best friend. So Ben wiped away his tears, got up, got ready to face the beast. Ben, what are you doing? I know I can't help my friend right now, but that doesn't mean I can just sit here and do nothing. I now know what I was meant to do, and now it's time to finish the race. But what about your medication? I don't need it, because I don't even know whether I'm going to come out of this alive. But what I do know is, this will be our final stand. But if a giant can't defeat a giant, then what hope do you have at beating him? Size isn't everything. Do you remember David and Goliath? Yeah, the one from the Bible. But what does this have to do with this? Because David defeated Goliath, and it wasn't size or muscle that killed him. It was just a small rock. So if a small rock can kill Goliath, then I can beat Bob. I still don't like it. You get hurt, or worse, killed. I know, but I have to do this for Sam. Okay, but please be safe. I would hate to think this is the last time I'll see you. Don't worry, Mum. It won't. Okay, I'd better get going. Wish me luck. Wait, before you go, you might want this. A microphone? Why would I need this? Use your imagination. Okay, thanks, Mum, and thank you all for being here. Then Ben said his goodbyes to everyone as he slowly faded away into the dark. Then shortly after, everyone followed Ben outside to watch his final standoff. Back outside, the two brothers were still going head to head. They were both swinging their fists back and forth until Evil Ben managed to nail his brother into the ground. Face it, little bro. You'll never be as good as me. You mean destroying a whole city and trying to kill people is your idea of being you? Then yeah, I'll never be as good as you, because I don't want to be a killer. I want to be me. Then Bob kicked Evil Ben off of him and charged head first. Bob saw this and quickly got out of the way before giving his brother one last blow to his stomach. Bob fell to the ground in pain, gasping for air. Then Evil Bob picked up his brother and spoke. You're so weak, fighting for life instead of destroying life. This is what separates us. This is why you will always lose. That's not true. You again? I thought you would be looking after your friend, or are you grieving over his death? That is none of your concern. Ben, what are you doing? You can't defeat him. He's too powerful. Nothing's too powerful. There's always a way. Then Evil Bob threw his brother away and stared at Ben. How could you possibly defeat me? You're the size of an ant compared to me. All it takes is one big stomp in your history. That may be true, but my real question is, why are you doing this? What did your brother or I do to you? Nobby, where have you been? Escaping my demise that you no doubt set for me. I'm done. You're crazy, Bob. No, scratch that. You're a psycho. But I didn't sign up for this. You destroyed multiple buildings, killed many people, and now you tried to kill me. Where do you think you're going? To get away from this freak. Oh, no, you don't. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Instead, you're going straight to jail. But I strayed from his path and did something good for once. You also robbed a bank and broke into McDonald's. Just because you did one good thing doesn't mean that you can walk free and not pay the price for your crimes. No, it doesn't work like that. You're still going to jail, buddy. No! Curse you, Bob! Curse you! Do you want me to take him as well? No, not yet. I still believe I can change his mind. But you saw the damage he's done. I know, but everyone has the capacity to change. Now please, let me try. For Sam. Okay, but be careful. I will. So, you decided to stay. But why? Because I feel like I make a difference in your life. You already have, but not the good kind. Then Bob went to go smack Ben, but Ben just got out of the way in time. Ben kept on trying to hide behind the walls, but Bob still managed to find Ben by smashing everything in sight. Why are you running? You can't hide, Ben, because I'll always find you. Now come out and face me like a man. Bob, I know you can hear me, but hear me out. Why are you doing this? Why do you think? I've been bullied all my life. My family never accepted me for who I am. They always took my little brother over me. He's always got what he wanted, and my family left me to fend for myself. And worst of all, they never showed me my full power. And that is why I'll never be good. But Bob, you can change. Turn away from this darkness and walk into the light. No, I can't. Then Bob smashed the wall Ben was hiding behind and knocked Ben to the ground. All Ben's family gasped in horror as they watched from a distance. Evil Bob was only seconds away from delivering one last blow to Ben, when suddenly, Ben! No! Bob jumped right in front of Ben. Ben saw Bob, and Bob looked at Ben for one last time before he slowly got pounded into the ground. Bob then started to bleed out as he slowly shrunk to a normal size. Evil Bob looked at his brother in horror and couldn't believe what he'd done.
This is why I'll never be good.
As Evil Bob slowly started to shrink. Then everybody started to run to Bob, including Bob's family.
I knew this would have happened one day. Those two never got along, and because of the countless number of fights they had, they were bound to happen.
Are you trying to say there's a way to save him?
Yes, but it'll never happen.
Evil Bob then started to walk to his brother. What are you doing? Get away from him! Evil Bob kept on walking closer to his brother. What are you doing? Why aren't you stopping him? Wait, Ben. Let them go. But he's going to kill him, Mom! I'm not losing him as well! Not like this! All Ben could do was watch helplessly as Evil Bob just looked at his brother. Bob, what are you doing? I couldn't just stand there and watch you die. Even though you hated me and are scared of me, I don't blame you. If you are, because I was a horrible brother to you, and I hurt you. I'm not asking for your forgiveness, but I just wanted to let you know that I love you. You are the best brother I could ever have. I see that now, but I never knew what I had until it was gone. I really am sorry, brother. I should have been a better brother, hung out with you more, and supported you. But thanks to me, that time will never come. Bob, it's alright. I know you didn't hate me. I just wanted to hear it from you. And even though we didn't get to spend the time we wanted together, at least the time we did get to spend together is something I'll never forget. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for everything. And I love you too. Then Evil Bob let go of his brother's hand as he slowly put his hand down to rest. Sorry I wasn't there for you, brother. I guess I really am just a mistake. Then the sound of sirens could be heard coming from the distance. Evil Bob knew they were here for him, but Bob didn't move. He just stood there looking at the body of his brother as tears ran down his face.
And the sound of silence filled the night.
I'm sorry, Mum. I really am a failure. No, you're not. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. I should have never treated you the way I did. You're not a mistake. You're my son, and I love you for that. Then Bob's mum hugged her son tightly. Thank you, Mum, but I killed my brother. How could you ever forgive me? I don't need to. I already have. You have? Yeah. Look. But Mom, there's nothing there except the body of my brother. No, look, it's your brother. Then Bob looked behind him and saw that his brother started to glow. Then the big hole in his chest started to close up. Bob's brother kept on getting higher and higher until the whole night sky lit up. Everyone was staring at the bright light in the sky as his brother slowly started to descend down to the ground. Bob ran to his brother with tears in his eyes as he held his brother's hand.